Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the SportsCentre newsroom. I'm Darren Dutchyshen. How good is this? We've got Canada and Russia coming up in just a few moments' time. Let us bring you up to date and some of the other stories that we are currently working on. The Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Lightning. Leafs up 4-3 in the second. Matt Fratton jumps on a rebound. 5-3 Toronto. Flames, Capitals, Washington up 2-1. Nick Backstrom will center to Dennis Wideman. Wideman scores. That's his seventh. It's now 3-1. Oilers and Sabres. Sabres leading the game 2-1 in the second. Sam Gagner is going to rip a one-timer. They are currently tied at 2. Red Wings and Stars. Detroit looking good. They got a one-goal lead. Henrik Zetterberg with a shot. It goes up Yuri Hudler and in. That's his second of the game. That's going to make it 3-1 in favor of Detroit. Meanwhile, Blackhawks forward Dan Carcillo has been suspended indefinitely pending a hearing for his hit on Tom Gilbert last night. Russia, Canada, and it's coming up next. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the SportsCentre newsroom. I'm Darren Dutchyshen. We are going to get you back to the hockey game in just a moment or two. Still 2 periods to play, Canada. Let us bring you up to date in some of the other action that is currently going on. We begin in the NHL. Leafs taking on the Lightning. Toronto up 6-3 in the third. 2-man advantage. Phil Kessel, side of the net. That's his 22nd. Leafs win big. Flames, Capitals, Washington up 2-1. Nick Backstrom's going to center to Dennis Wideman. Wideman, he's going to get his 7th. Jarome McGinley still sitting on $4.99. Caps win it. Oilers, Sabres. Sabres up 4-2 in the third. Corey Potter's going to hammer one top shelf. His third, little too late. Sabres take it 4-3. Wings, Stars. Detroit up 4-3. Johan Franzen will get his 16th of the season. Somehow it goes upstairs 5-3 in favor of Motown. Meanwhile, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins not on the ice tonight for the Oilers. He's out indefinitely with a shoulder injury. That's going to do it for now. We've got plenty more from Calgary coming up. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the SportsCentre newsroom. I'm Darren Dutchyshen. We've got the third period coming up in just a moment or two as the Canadian kids are getting humbled this evening in Calgary. Let us bring you up to date and some of the other stories that we are currently working on. The Leafs taking on the Lightning. Leafs were up 6-3. Phil Kessel, side of the net. That's gravy for him. His 22nd. Toronto wins big 7-3. Flames, Capitals. 2-1 Washington in the second. Nick Backstrom to Dennis Wideman at the back of the net. Wideman's 7 is going to put this baby to bed. Caps take it 3-1. At the other semifinal this afternoon, the Finns and the Swedes needed a shootout, and it's Max Freiberg. He's going to go 5-hole, put the Swedes ahead. After a pair of misses, Michael Granlund needs to score, but Granlund fans on it. A devastating way for the Finns to lose. Sweden advances to the gold medal game, and without Ryan Nugent-Hopkins because of a shoulder injury, the Edmonton Oilers ended up losing to the Buffalo Sabres tonight by a score of 4-3. All your hockey highlights and more. SportsCentre after the game.